Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday 10:30 in the morning. As you can see here, we got the potbelly order here ready to go. Now, we did not dash early, mainly because we were live until like 3:30 in the morning. Now, I did wake up, but I'm like, I already know that I got a $40 in the bag, might as well just get a little bit of sleep. That was my logic. So anyways, we're actually a little bit late for this order because they were behind. Because this has to be there apparently by 10:35, which I actually never knew that. Because every time I go there, I actually end up waiting for them a little bit. Because there's a guy that has to give you the check and this and that. But now, originally though, I had scheduled from 7:30 to 7:30, right? And then in the morning when I woke up, I tried to edit my shift, and what do you know? It would not let me at all. I could not edit anything. I'm like, you know what? Let me just delete my shift. And depending on what's available around lunchtime, that's where we're gonna go. I haven't looked at it, but last time I looked at it before I left the house, there was nothing here in Reston. So I'm leaning towards going to Tysons, or going to Centerville/Chantilly, where I was at. I think it was Friday or Thursday, Saturday. So I'm leaning towards, I mean, I got options, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. We had a great live last night. I am so surprised it has not been demonetized, because we talked about some wild things for sure. So if you guys have dashing, put it in the background. It's 3 hours long, so it was a ton of fun. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to Tony, the Driven Dad. Shout out to Tony, the Hustling Hyena. You got John McKillian was on there. Giant with Ty was on there. Of course, Kyle was on there. It was a ton of fun for sure. But my little vacation is over. I mean, I took a mini break for my W2 for my daughter's birthday over the weekend and whatnot. So today will be the first night going back, and not gonna lie, I'm not looking forward to it. So that kind of sucks. But at the same time, we gotta get back in the rhythm of things. So today's goal, bare minimum, $200. We're starting with a $40 head start basically. So anyways, let me get this dropped off. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off here from the Potbelly Kids, and I'm happy to report that we got our $40. And of course the check that goes back to Potbelly. And I did ask him if they were off next week for spring break, and they are. So no Potbelly next week, which is kind of sad. You know what? I really wish that I could afford to send my daughter there, because the people there are super nice. But I think I looked at the prices a couple months ago. I think I'll put it on the screen, but if I can, I'll put them up. But they're just so outrageous. Like, the prices are insane. I mean, they're eating $700 of Potbelly, my bad, basically every week. And I'm pretty sure every single day they get a different delivery. It's not like Tuesday is the only day they eat out. I'm pretty sure that every day they're getting food from somewhere else. So, you know, they have money. So shout out to those parents that can afford to send their kids there, because it's insane. But anyways, making our way back here to the Potbelly. We're gonna give them a check, and then we're gonna go ahead and see where the dashing takes us. And, oh, by the way, I'm checking out here. She was in the chat yesterday, and I think such an interesting channel, because I don't think there's that many small town dashers. Literally, you know, the name is pretty self-descriptive. They dash in a small town with 8,000 people or less, I think. So it gives you a different perspective as, you know, what they go through as opposed to what I go through. You know what I mean? If their channel's fairly new, they have 2 videos. I was actually watching their latest video like a few minutes ago when I was waiting. But yeah, so check them out. I'll put the link in the description. Show them some love. And I also think it's super interesting, because I don't think there's that many of those channels of small towns. And we all know there's small town dashers out there for sure. So anyways, let me get the check, back to Potbelly, and then we'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, we are in Tysons. It took us not that long to get here, actually. Light traffic today. I got here around 11:15 or so. But before that, I was able to schedule from 11:30 to 1:30, and then 2 to 7:30. So we're gonna be here the entire shift. I did look at the other zone that I was talking about, Centerville/Chantilly, but that one is kind of like Reston. The only schedule that I saw was 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. So I basically got to schedule it early if I want to be there. But we're here in Tysons. There was, because it's gone now, a $2 peak pay. So this is the only offer I've gotten the entire time I've been here. From Pete's Coffee and Silver Diner, $15, I think like a little under 4 miles. Jumped on it right away. But yeah, so now we got both orders picked up. I did rush out the house this morning, so I forgot my like chest mount piece, which means that we're gonna have to rock the hat mount, which I have no problem doing. And then of course, shout out to Gary, the UH. If you have an Android, highly recommended. But yeah, anyways, we're on the road now, and it's getting kind of warm, so I might have to lose the jacket here real soon, because it's like if you're in the shadow, it's kind of cold, but if you once the sun hits you, then it gets warm, you know. So yeah, I don't know. But these drop-offs are fairly simple. For a second, I thought one of them was going to a school, but then it's not. It's going across the school. But yeah. Anyways, how's the weather where you guys are at? Here, according to my car, it is 57, but outside it feels a lot warmer than that. You know, like the sun is doing its thing right now, you know? But yeah, so let me get this dropped off, and we shall see you guys real soon. Guys, we got the orders dropped off. We're here by the Cheesecake Factory, and today's going to be a struggle kind of day, because the entire time that I was driving back, I only got 2 orders, and they were both trash. Speaking of trash, look at the trash that Adam was getting. He's dashing in the same zone as me right now from, I think, Petco. He got like a bunch of orders from Petco, and they were all garbage, like garbage. So try, you know, put the screenshots in there so you guys can check those out. Speaking of that, well, random transition, my bad. From the live yesterday, we are talking about point pickup. So I'm like, you know what? I don't think I ever tried it. So I downloaded point pickup, signed up. Trash. These orders are absolute trash. I think these orders, along with the roadie orders, I don't believe that people are taking these orders. Like, even if you, I guess if you stack them along the way, in a perfect world, maybe, but most of these don't make any sense. Like, they're terrible. So I don't know. We also got a power running just in case. But yeah, today it's gonna be a struggle kind of day, and you know, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We're gonna take whatever makes sense, because if not, then we're gonna be sitting a lot. Which, you know, if it happens, it happens. But yeah. So we'll see what happens. According to the map, the Cheesecake Factory is supposed to be popping, which is right next to me. I haven't gotten a single offer. Point pickup, nothing but trash there also. And, you know, same thing with Rody. But yeah, anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. We finally have our next order here from Flower Child. I think it was showing 725, a little under 3 miles. Jumped on it right away. But before taking that one, I got another order from Flower Child, but that one was showing 275, right? For 18 items. 18 items. Now, Flower Child's not cheap. But are they gonna tip in cash? Do I want to risk that? And I'm like, I'd rather decline, you know, especially on a day like today. I don't think it's worth it. So I was like, yeah, we're definitely not gonna, you know, risk it. But yeah, speaking of point pickup, like, have you guys used it? Like, was it better in the past? I'm gonna assume it used to be better, like everything back in the day, because the ones that I've seen, the offers that I've seen, just like borderline roadie type offers. You know what I mean? So I don't know, or maybe I'm just not in the best zone for it. I don't know. There was one that I probably could have taken right now. I think it was paying like 12 something for like 4 miles, but I would have to drive, I think, maybe like 5-6 miles to get to the Safeway. But I don't know. Maybe doing the slow times. If I get something that's remotely decent, I might check it out just to see what it's like. But so far, I'm unimpressed. I'm unimpressed for sure. And then Rody, you know, Rody still has those disrespectful offers. Like, oh yeah, drive 150 miles for like $148. But then you have to drive back though. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't understand how those apps are still like alive. Like, people are out there doing these orders. I don't know. Anyways, we are only 6 minutes away, 2.1 miles from the drop off, and after this we're gonna be in the mid 60s. Shout out to the potbelly kids, because without that order right now, it would be a rough day. So yeah. Anyways, let me get this dropped off. Hopefully you guys are having a much better Tuesday than me, because my Tuesday right now, I think it's borderline trash at the moment. So we'll see what happens. Let's go. Okay guys, so I'm not gonna lie, I almost thought about taking like an early lunch, because I'm like, it's so slow. But then I thought about it more. I'm like, if it's slow now, when it's technically supposed to be busy, it'll be way slower later, so I can just eat later. But I was parked in front of Andy's Pizza, and I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I was like, nah. And as soon as I said that, this order came in from Tropical Smoothie Cafe, $6.25. I think it's like less than 2 miles maybe. And then when I was parking, they sent me a stack, an additional $6.25 for like less than a mile from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. So you best believe you jumped on those right away, and they were both ready. Now we're only 1 minute away from the first drop off. The current time is 12:55, and we are crawling to $100. Today is definitely a grind type of day. I don't know, maybe people are just not eating today. Maybe it's just a Tuesday thing. I don't know. But I think across the entire market, it's gray everywhere. So if anything, I feel lucky that I was able to even schedule here in Tysons. Now this one runs until 1:30, and the next one starts at 2 p.m. So really 1:45. So the gap is minimal. You know what I mean? Now, are we gonna get an order from Bloomingdale's or Macy's? I don't know. Bloomingdale's, I do get them, you know, usually, but they're typically not good anymore. Macy's, I think I'm shadow banned, or maybe they banned me. I don't know what happened, but I don't even see these orders anymore. Maybe today will be the day. Maybe today will break the streak. Who knows? So that would be awesome. I think it's been a minute since I've done one. So we'll see. We could definitely use a nice boost right now, you know. I've been checking in Roadie, and there was one that I almost took. It was like a prescription pickup, 1 mile, $8.50. And then when I tried to like place a bid on it, it was like the gig's no longer there. Cool. So that's that. And then on point pickup, nothing, just trash, nothing. So anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. So we get the order dropped off from both Tropical Smoothies orders. Yo, check out this Bronco right here. It looks nice. And after that, you know, my app kind of glitched. Like I had dropped off the order, and then it said that I didn't I had to do it all over again, but it worked. And then we get this one right here from Chipotle. I think it's showing $9.25. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on that because this shift ends in like 5 minutes. So this is gonna help me cover that gap. So then by the time I come back, the gap will be gone. Hopefully it's ready though. Let's see. Hopefully. Chipotle is usually pretty fast, usually. And nothing's bad. Okay guys, we got the order picked up here from Chipotle. It looked like someone stole it. I had to remake it. It didn't take that long though, so I feel like she kind of lied to me. I think they were still making it, but she just said someone else took it. Anyways, it's going to a Toyota dealership right here. According to the instructions, the parts department, which is awesome because that way I know where to go as opposed to like, you know, just going to the dealership asking people, hey, do you know so-and-so? But yeah, we're only 4 minutes away, but because of the way that the roads are set up over here, that 4 minutes can take a long time. So anyways, current time is 1:29. So yeah, after this, my shift will be over. And then we're gonna have to wait till 1:45. Unless, of course, it says it's busy and we can dash now, which I highly doubt because it doesn't feel busy, you know, but you never know. So anyways, we'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off, and man, some of these new Toyotas are looking beautiful. But in some of those prices though, shoo, I was looking at this, well, the car was just basically where I was at, and it had like the little window sticker. This thing was like $47,000 for like a Toyota Camry hybrid. I forgot what the exact model was, but I said $47,000? Man, I know for a fact I'm never gonna buy a new car again because it doesn't make sense in my opinion. But then again, I hadn't bought a new car in a long time, you know. But when I did buy one, it was a mistake. So because you're taking all the depreciation hit when you do sell it, the next person's not gonna take that hit. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that's a whole nother conversation. So I'm really happy with this purchase, my little CT200H that I got before the whole like used market went crazy. So I'm pretty sure that I could sell this and get about the same than what I paid for, and I've put on like 60,000 more miles in 2 years. So, but anyways, now we're 4 minutes away. Oh, my bad. Hold on. 4 minutes away from what you're thinking. So we ended the dash, and the map was gray. And I was like, oh man, like I knew that was gonna happen, right? And I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of close to Jersey Mike's. Maybe get some Jersey Mike's for lunch. And then the map goes red. I'm like, you know what? Let's go online and see what's up. We got an order here from Paisanos, 625, low miles. Picked it up. Now we're 4 minutes away from that drop off. And I think after this, we're going to be like a 90 bucks, I think, maybe. So we're baby stepping it here to $100. Although a Macy's banger would be much appreciated. If the Doordash gods can hear me, that would be awesome. Okay, guys, so just dropped off the latest order. Was going to like a dentist office or something. And now it's officially very dead. It's very dead right now. So I think I'm going to get some food. But, you know, comment down below. What's your guys' go-to food when you're dashing and you have to spend money? I'm not a big fan of spending money when I'm dashing, of course, but I'm hungry at the same time. I'm slacking on meal prepping and whatnot. So I'm thinking Jersey Mike's, because you really can't go wrong with Jersey Mike's. I'm probably gonna put the order through the app because I think I need just a little bit more points to get a free one. So for next time, it'll be free. So, anyways, let me know what you guys usually go eat. For me, it has to be light. I cannot do any type of Chipotle, anything that will mess up my stomach. It's a no-no, because if that happens when I'm driving, the bathroom options can be limited. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys soon. Hopefully, the current time is 1:59. Let's go. Hey guys, so we ended up going to Jersey Mike's. I ended up eating it there. And I don't know if I was really, really hungry or it was just really good, but I had the Mike's Philly, which is like their cheesesteak basically. And around 2:40, I left to go to Macy's in the hopes of getting a Macy's drop. And the Macy's drop came and went. It wasn't very good apparently, but I still didn't even see any offers. Adam sent me a couple screenshots of the ones he got. So I don't know if I'm banned, shadow banned, whatever. I don't know. I guess I'm not gonna waste my time going there anymore because they don't show me any love. You know what I mean? So anyways, then it was really slow. I went to Tysons too, parked by the Cheesecake Factory and just waited. And I was like, man, this is one of the worst slow periods ever. And then this one comes along from Chick-fil-A. 9:25, 5 miles, something like that, I think. I'm like, you know what? I haven't done anything in like an hour. Might as well do something. We just got the order picked up from Chick-fil-A. And I'm pretty sure, I hope that after this order, we're going to finally be over $100. Yeah, definitely a trash Tuesday for sure. Shout out to the potbelly kids though. Oh man, it's been a rough one. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, we get the order dropped off from Chick-fil-A, but check this out, okay? So I forgot to mention this. When I got to the Chick-fil-A, they were like, oh, we don't have the 8-ounce sauce. Like, I guess I got to sell them by the 8-ounce, like the little Chick-fil-A sauce. And he was like, so we're gonna give them like 8 little Chick-fil-A sauce packets because each of them is 1 ounce. So then 8 of them is 8 ounces. And I was like, okay, I mean, I guess, right? But of course the packaging looks a lot different when it comes from an 8-ounce little thing as opposed to little 8 individual sauces. So it was a leave on my door. I didn't think much about it, right? And then when I'm driving off, the customer calls me, hey, I think they forgot my 8-ounce sauce. And I was like, well, actually, and I kind of told her what happened, and she was like, oh, well, next time I'm just gonna ask for 8 sauces on the side, and I'm not gonna buy the 8-ounce sauce. And I was like, yeah, you can do that. So I don't even know how much they charge you for the sauce, but it's probably not cheap. But anyways, we are back with 2 more orders. I'm hyped right now. I'm trying to hype myself up, to be honest. I'm really sleepy. From P.F. Chang's, I think it's paying 10 something. Then they stacked it an additional $6, less than a mile, from Taco Bell. Should we get a Baja Blast? I'm kind of craving one, to be honest, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should. But part of me is like, if I'm already in Taco Bell, then, when in Rome, you have to. You know what I mean? So I might just do that. I don't know. We're pulling up to the Taco Bell here shortly. And we are crawling here to 150. I really want to make at least $200, and I'm trying. I really am. But the offers right now are just non-existent, or the ones that are coming are just trash. So, Trash Tuesday. Anyways, we'll see you guys at Taco Bell. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. Fun fact, see that building with the big circular structure? At the bottom of that, there's a club. Random, right? Gas, by the way, is $3.49 in Tysons, which is hella expensive compared to other zones in my area. But here we are at Taco Bell. Who doesn't love Taco Bell? Well, actually, I think a lot of people don't like Taco Bell. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you. I don't know if I like Taco Bell, but it's decent. And their shelf is empty. Oh yeah. We're gonna have to wait here for. Hello, I'm just picking up for Lena. Thank you. Yeah. Ah, nice. And no drink. Cool. Taco Bell never looks like that. The video that I'm watching right now. Hey, thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you. Hey, this Taco Bell is 1,000 times better than the one in Arlington. But then again, different circumstance. It's not midnight. It's not like 1,000 people inside waiting for their orders. But now we're gonna hit the drive-thru and get the Baja Blast. Let's go.
How can I get for you?
Hey, can I just get a large Baja Blast, please?
The soda or the free?
The soda.
Okay, it's gonna be 306.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. Yo, she said 306. The last time I got it in Fair Lakes was 286. I think in Arlington it was 289. Now here's 307. Yo, taxes, not cool for the same thing. But you see how she was the first one, sorry for the beeping. See how she was the first one to actually ask me, hey, did you want the soda or the freeze? That's all they had to do with the other ones, you know what I'm saying? Well, I guess I could say it. All I said was, hey, can I get a large Baja Blast? Please. You gotta be polite, you know what I mean? But I can see why someone would confuse please for freeze. But at the same time, no. Listen. Clean your ears. No, but yeah, look at the difference in prices there. Wow, it's like 20 cents. 307. It's gonna be the most expensive Baja Blast I've ever had. Ever. In my life. So, anyways, we got a BMW here that's taking forever. I don't know, he's like arguing with the girl. I could see the hand gestures going on, but we'll see you guys in a bit. At the goods, you got the Baja Blast. She was like, didn't you come inside? And I was like, yeah, I forgot to get it. That was my fault, because I really did forget to get it when I was there. And I just remember when I went outside. But yeah, 307 for a Baja Blast. Oh, man, this better be the best Baja Blast I've ever had, you know? But anyways, now we are heading into a little bit of traffic though, because Vienna is very narrow. Like the streets in Vienna are very narrow, and it's heavily trafficked because a lot of people go through Vienna basically, and that's where I'm going through right now. So I'm actually going to be out of the zone. I'm going to be in Tysons South, which is like next to regular Tysons, but I'm sure I'll be able to catch something on the way back. Current time is 4:39. Again, baby stepping into 150. But yeah, that's, you know, it's the kind of day we're having. It's a grind type of day where, you know, I'm taking almost everything that's given to me. I'm not really declining a whole lot because there isn't a whole lot to begin with, if that makes sense. But this road right here, like, the cops always post up because it goes, I think, from like 45 to like 35 within like, you know, minutes. And they always like to post up over here. So I like to think that unless you're not from the area, they might get you. But if you're from here, they're not gonna get you because you know to slow down. You know what I mean? So anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, we got the orders dropped off, both of them. I think the Taco Bell went up a little bit, I think. And then we were driving back, and of course, as soon as I passed the McDonald's, like I had just passed it. So making a U-turn wasn't a thing. I could either go straight or make a left, but I really couldn't make a left. But we get this order here from McDonald's, $6.25, a bunch of items. Now, I would argue that for most fast food places, the items are irrelevant because it's fast food, you know. But on the other side of that, if it's a lot of items, it could take them longer to make. So I got there, and there wasn't a soul inside the McDonald's, not a soul in the drive-thru, but only like 2 workers, like 1 cashier and like 1 person in the kitchen. So this order, like alone, was overwhelming them. Imagine if it was busy, I would have to unassign. But luckily though, we got the food. Now we're only 4 minutes away. And I didn't want to decline it because it's a good order. It's a good order. We're slow. We are crawling here to like 150 bucks. It's 525, and I don't have the luxury to say no to an order. Now, if it came from Wendy's, I think I'm still have to decline it. I know there's a lot of good Wendy's out there, according to some people, and maybe in smaller towns, you know, I get that. But all the Wendy's in my market, in my opinion, garbage, straight up garbage. Throw them away, burn them. That place, or Wendy's as a brand here, is trash. Popeyes used to be trash. Now it's a little bit better. Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast. I think if you're going there yourself to order things, they're really fast. But if you place something through the app or through DoorDash, you might as well just wait, because it's gonna take forever. Like they prioritize the walk-in people over the online people, which I guess is how they do things, but it's annoying. So I'm not a huge fan of older Dunkin' Donuts because of that. So I don't know. Right now I'm just ranting. But I think if you guys don't have a blacklist, definitely have a blacklist. I got a few restaurants that I don't go there, you know, or try not to at least, unless they're bangers. Like On the Border is just trash. Wendy's for me is trash. Certain Cheesecake Factories are trash. You know, different places like that, or the places where, you know, they go out of their way to ignore you. Which, you know, some McDonald's do that, but I didn't want to pass up on this one. Plus, I hadn't been to this McDonald's in a long time, so they're fine. They're just understaffed. I mean, 2 people, you really can't ask for. I really can't ask for much more from them. I mean, I saw they're working on it. They told me they're working on it. I was just hoping and praying no one else would walk in, or no one would go to the drive-thru, because then they would have to take care of them, and then hence I would have to wait. If that makes any sense, you know. But I think after today, we're gonna be around, hopefully around $4,200. So yeah, the goal should be in the bag by the end of the month, in the next couple of days. I think so. Hopefully. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys on the next order. Okay guys, we got the order from McDonald's dropped off, and over here sitting in the parking lot, and there's a driver next to me. There's another driver right next to me. So this basically is an unofficial lot for gig drivers, rideshare drivers, whatever you want to call them, and we're all just chilling. I mean, that's all we can do, and so far no one's moved. I haven't even got an offer in like 10 minutes, so definitely this Tuesday is one to forget. At this point, if I can make 150, I think I'd be real happy. It's currently 5:51, so we are running out of time. But yeah, it's just slow. So what more can I possibly do, right? I've been looking at my other apps, and nothing. It's just one of those days. It's the way the Tuesdays are, honestly. Having a great Tuesday is very rare. But again, this isn't terrible. I've had worse days, for sure. So now we're just gonna basically chill, wait, watching some YouTube, you know, watching some gig creators while we're waiting. So that's basically it. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. It'll come back to me maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Let's go. Alrighty guys, after waiting for forever, when I got this offer, I'm like, you know what? Just go ahead and take it. Maybe it goes up, maybe it doesn't. It'll be at least almost $21 in the books, and it's gonna leave me technically in Arlington. So you might just hit dash now for a little bit and just keep it going, or just drive back and call it a day. I don't know. But we're gonna go to Charlie's Cheesesteaks. I've never gotten a single offer from this place that was remotely decent, but it's, you know, part of a stack. And then after this, we're gonna go to Founding Farmers. So hopefully the food's ready. I'm not really sure what to expect. Again, I'm not really a huge fan of going in the mall for anything, but here we are going to the mall. So let's make the best of it, I guess. There used to be a Panera, which was right here, but that closed. Then we got a Teriyaki, Panda Express, the Halal guys. There's a McDonald's here also. There's like another like Asian type of place. And then we got the cheesesteaks on the left side. And then there's also another couple of restaurants that I don't really go to over here. Again, I try to avoid the mall. It's just not my thing, especially when we're picking up, and because parking is an issue. Technically I park in the curbside pickup for like Nordstrom, so not really a parking spot for me to use, but we'll figure it out. Let's see. Is the food gonna be ready? Let me see what's up. It's probably not gonna be ready, to be honest. I don't see any bags or anything. We'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, so we ended up doing a little bit of waiting here at Charlie's Cheesesteaks. They couldn't find the order, then they found the order, and they said we made the order. I'm like, what is going on with this order? But in the end, we got it. It was actually done really, really fast. I'm kind of questioning how fast they made it if they didn't have it, you know? But their soda, they gave me the OG, the same soda that had been there. So this soda is super, super watered down. So I know by the time he gets it, it'll be definitely, basically, mostly water. Then we got to Founding Farmers, got that picked up. Luckily, that was ready. Now we're almost at the first drop-off. We're technically in Arlington, so I'm hoping to get both of them dropped off, hit dash now real quick, and then just, you know, maybe do another order or two before calling it a day. Definitely a slow Tuesday. I think we should be able to crack at least 150, which isn't the worst, you know, kind of day, but also not what I'm hoping to at least make 200 every single day, you know. But anyways, that's besides the point. Remember to like and subscribe. You know, we're almost at 4,000 subs. Shout out to the Russians out there. Apparently 2% of my viewership is from Russia, so shout out to the comrades, or maybe people using a VPN. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know, I'm just messing with you guys. But if you haven't subscribed, you know, why haven't you? Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, so check this out. We got the orders dropped off. and I thought it was gonna be a lot closer to Arlington. We were not that close. It was like a 10-minute drive. I'm like, you know what? It's like 6. I think it was like 6:45 at the time. I'm like, let me just drive back to Tysons. But I had ended my shift, and technically we were in like a different zone. I think it was like Tysons South or whatever, and that one was great. So I just hit Dash along the way to the regular Tysons. When we got this order right here from Happy Eatery, which is also like role play grill. It has different names depending on how you order it, which is kind of interesting. We just got that dropped off instead of 6:25, and then I was trying to dash along the way to Reston to see if we can catch something and get lucky. Nope, no luck. It's not there. So we're just gonna drive through Reston, and then maybe if I get lucky, I'll just hit dash now. But as of right now, it looks like the shift is over. But again, that could always change. So for right now, we're gonna go ahead and say it's not over yet. But maybe, most likely it is. So anyways, we'll update you guys soon. Let's go. Alrighty guys, the day is over, the shift is over. Funny enough, the map went red when I was almost here at the Wawa, which made no sense. It's 7:38, we are out of time. Wish me luck on my first day back on my W-2 overnight job that I haven't done in like 4 days. So but you know what? It's gonna be probably the same because the last few days I've been up late doing lives anyways. If you guys didn't check those out, check them out. I had a lot of cool people that hopped in. We had Yos Malone in one, Bud Soda in one. Then of course, Tony the Driven Dad, the other Tony, Hustle and Hyena was there for other lives. Kyle was there, John McKellen. A lot of people, a lot of cool people, a lot of cool creators. And the chat's always nice. The chat's always awesome. So shout out to you guys for, spending any time with me doing the lives, and of course for watching the videos. I really do appreciate it. And that's the dash. We did crack 150, so I guess I'm a little bit happy about that. But I was really hoping to make at least 200, considering we had a hot start from Potbelly. But it happens. It is what it is. All we can do is move on to another dash, keep it going. No need to, basically dwell on a bad day. It happens. We move on, keep it going. We'll see you guys on the next one. Stay safe. Peace.